of the interphalangeal joints as well as the metacarpophalangeal joints. As you know, there are the stabilizing structures of the interphalangeal joints. These are collateral ligaments, the proper collateral ligaments, and accessory collateral ligaments.
Capsule of the joints. Stabilizing.
Now, as you know, this locating forces they can be towards the volar aspect. They may be acting on the joint. They can displace the joint volarwards or dorsalwards. At times, you happen to see a patient having medial or lateral dislocations or subluxations. So the deforming force, once it exceeds its stabilizing structure strength, it the distal fragment it goes towards the deforming force, direction of the deforming force. It may go towards the volar aspect or it may come towards the dorsal aspect. These are the usually these are close and easily relocatable. You can even relocate at the spot of injury without giving any analgesia or anesthesia. Once it becomes chronic, then it becomes difficult because of fibrosis, excessive fibrosis. This can lead to reduction of the non-reduction of the. So you have to rely on the open reduction. If you happen to see a case with open dislocation or subluxation, then it becomes very easy for you because the structures they are lying in front of you, and you easily relocate it and splint either with the buddy strap using the adjacent finger, or you can buy a malleable aluminum splint. Or if it is open, then there are chances that there may be a fragment that may be detached from the particular surface. It can be fracture dislocation. So you have to reduce that also accurately because the joint intra-articular fragments they need accurate reduction and stable fixation. The problem lies in cases of complex dislocation of MP joint, especially the second MP joint. In this complex, it is not possible for you to relocate it by applying a force because of buttonholing of the head of the metacarpal. What happens in buttonholing? This was described by Kaplan, called Kaplan's complex dislocation of the MP joint. There are four structures. One is the volar plate. Volar plate is the volar cartilaginous thickening of the capsule. Right? It lies in the MP joint, DIP and the PIP joint, PIP and DIP joints, right? Then is your complex dislocation. What happens in buttonholing? Then there are four structures. One on the lateral aspect, or the radial aspect, there is over here there is lumbrical tendon. On the middle aspect, there is tendon, flexor tendons, right? And dorsally moves the volar plate, and here lies over here, volar word lies the natatory ligament. So because of this, natatory ligament, natatory ligament. Then, because of these structures, there is buttonholing of the metacarpal head, and you are not able to unbutton it until and unless you do surgical release of the volar cartilage. So, this is the main complex dislocation which you need to know. And you can approach either from the transverse volar approach or longitudinal transtendinous dorsal approach. You can be a transtendinous approach or can be just along the tendon, extensor tendon.